Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne, and I'm going to give you all a few minutes to jump on. I'm coming in at an odd time today, which is 1 o'clock. So let me go over here and share this to my other pages and channels, and I will be right back, okay? So let's see here. I got to go back to my channel. Okay. Welcome, whoever jumps on, I will be right back. Let's see here. Got to go into it and then share out. So let's do create post. Oops, okay. Live stream. Welcome. I hope a few of you jump on here. And let me see, I don't even know how to, there it goes. Okay, live. I have a Facebook page if anybody wants to go on and like it. It's under Diana Brienne Fairchild. Let's see, live stream. Got it. Okay, got it. Okay. Hello, everybody. I have a Facebook page which has about 12,000 on it. It's a public page. If anybody would like to go over there and like it. And then I have my personal page, which was maxed out, but I removed a few people on it. And so if someone wants to friend me, they can go over and friend me. So I decided I was going to come on at the spur of the moment. I am not predictable anymore like I used to be. I used to be predictable, and now I am non-predictable, okay? And I don't have any mods on here today. I didn't let my mods know that I was coming on because I didn't know I was coming on. So if we get a few trolls, just let me know. I'll put my glasses on and welcome them, okay? So I hope y'all are doing good. I hope everything is going good with you. I just finished my 5-mile run. And I don't think that's bad for almost 63 years old. I do it every day for those of you that do not know me. And so I just finished it, and has been raining, but it stopped long enough for me to get out there. And so now I'm in here, and normally what I do when I get back from my runs, I do my 5-minute videos, my wisdom videos. And then throughout the day, I put them up. But I decided to do things differently today and just come on here and just do some chit chat with you all. So let me look at the comments. And we have a vegan realist. Hey, he's got a good channel, everybody. Go to him. Music, welcome. MLC, Men Sperusu. Jen Vlogs, welcome. AIGFG, S. Smith Merrick, Verns, Pinoy. Thank you, Pinoy, for being here. I appreciate you. Those of you that do not know Pinoy Ahoy's channel, I think if you want to grow your channel, you may want to join his channel. He has an amazing channel. He's an amazing man, and I just love him. And so, Pinoy Ahoy. Bruce Davis, welcome. And Liza, welcome. Manny, welcome. Constant, welcome. And if I miss your name, I'll go back and probably see it at some point. I wear glasses to read. I don't wear glasses for any other reason. So once I take my glasses off, I can't see the comments. So you will see me get up and down on Death. On Death has a wonderful live stream. She usually comes on in the morning, our time, and at night. And I usually go on her live streams. So you may want to jump on hers as well. Thank you, AIFG. These, I have like 10 pairs of glasses, and these are the only ones that don't fall off. So I've got them on, and so I do take them on and off because I don't like to wear them the whole time I'm on here. And so today I was going to do a video, and I will still do a 5-minute video or a 10-minute video, whatever it happens to be, called, let me see, Beyond the Bucket List, My Before I Die List. Now, I didn't want to put that up with that title because a lot of people would think, oh my gosh, she's dying. Well, I'm not ready to die yet. I may be almost 63 years old, but I'm not ready to die yet. So the Beyond the Bucket List is a list of things that I want to achieve in my life, but they're personal goals. They're not great big goals. They're actually itty bitty goals. And, you know, the bucket list, I've achieved every single thing I wanted to do on my bucket list. I have nothing more on my bucket list. And so I don't need a bucket list. I don't want a bucket list. They're a pain in the butt. But I do have a before I die list. And my before I die list is really about it's a self-improvement, but it's more about self-care. As you all know, I totally advocate self-care, taking great care of who you are. And so I've made a list of about 20 things, and I don't have them wrote down right here in front of me, but things that I want to do before I die, and am doing, and probably for the most part have done, but maybe need to fine tune it a little bit better. Being that I've achieved my bucket list, I'm into the before I die list. And these are things like putting myself first. Now, as selfish as that may sound, it's not selfish, because when you put yourself first, you're able to put other people right up there with you. If you don't take care of who you are, you're likely not going to be around very long to take care of the people that you say that you love. Well, I've been a mom for many, many years, and my children are all now young adults. And so they're able to take care of themselves pretty much. They all go to college, and 2 of them live at home. And so I'm there for them, and yet I don't have to be there in the same way. In other words, I had to put them first all these years. And before that, my husband always came first. And now I've made myself first. That means I take care of myself so that I can be around to celebrate with the people I love, my kids and my husband, so that I can enjoy them, so that I can be there if they need me, if they need comforted, if they need wisdom. So that's one of the things on my before I die list, is to put myself first. The other thing is not to worry about what other people say. You know, there are going to be people that love you, and there are going to be people that don't like you. Now, I know you may find it hard to believe that I have a few people out here in virtual land that don't like me, but I do. And it really comes down to, and I tried to figure out why they don't like me. And I know there's different reasons people don't like other people, but I think a couple of them do not like me because they are jealous. You know, we all make our own decisions in life. And so when we have things, when things go good for us, the right people in our lives will applaud us, and the wrong people will not. So my thing is not to care what other people think. I do care about what the people that I love think. And I do appreciate when people think good thoughts of me and give me a compliment. I do appreciate that, but I don't live for that. I don't build my life around that. So one of my things on my before I die list is not to worry or concern myself with what other people think of me. My third thing on the bucket list, or my before I die list, is to get more rest and to not do things that I don't want to do if I don't have to do them. I've, been on jobs that I've absolutely loved in my life, and I've been on jobs that I hate. And I can tell you, I never, ever would want to put myself through a job I hated again in my life. I don't want to do things I don't like. If my husband asked me to go to a dinner party with a couple that I don't particularly like, I'm not going to go. I'm just not going to go. I'm not going to try to please him or anybody else because I'm not going to do it at this stage of my life. And so I'm just not worried about what other people say. I take care of myself. I want to put myself first so I can take care of the people that I love. And I'm just not going to do things that I don't want to do anymore. I'm not going to be rushed. I don't like being rushed. I don't like when other people rush me. So that's another thing on my before I die list. And so, you know, I really got to thinking about that list because so many people don't live their best life. They don't live their best life. And because it's these little things that put them off. Cancer, great, welcome to you. Cancer Ox 23 has an amazing channel, and I love, love, love her. She's so amazing, amazing. Robert Davis, I'm just looking. I'm hoping to get out soon for my walk. Panoy Ahoy. Yesterday was my first day after a long time, so I need to get back on track. Absolutely. You know, I've been out every day. I wear a mask. I do everything right. Okay, now when I go out on the trail, I don't wear a mask because, well, there's no one out there but me. And so I don't wear one. And if I do see someone, I kind of get 6 feet to 12 feet away. So it's not an issue for me. But when I go to the grocery store, I wear a mask and everything. And I'm looking forward to life back to normal. I really am. We are opening up our gym here pretty soon. I have no idea how it's going to be. And, you know, I work out about 3 hours a day. And I do aerobics, I do the machines, I do swimming. But our gym is a big gym, but I don't know how it's going to accommodate 12 feet of spacing or 6 feet of spacing or whatever it is. So we'll see. But I'm really, really excited about going back to the gym. And I'm excited about going back to college this summer. I'm going back to college starting, well, I just finished my semester. And I'm going back for the summer session, which is a concentrated, very hard summer session, taking very, very hard law courses. And so I decided to go back to college at age 62. And now I'm almost 63. And I love it. I love it. So I'm stepping back out into the college world, stepping back out into the gym, stepping back out into life. I also wanted to talk a little bit about when people remind you of who you are not. Okay, there's always that person that rather than compliment you, they'll bring up a negative aspect of who you are. Something that you've done from your past, something that you've yet not measured up. I know people like that, and I see a lot of them on social media. You know what? For me, I just ignore them. Thank you, Miss Music. I appreciate that. You know, I come on here. I'm a very, very fine-tuned individual. And I just came on. Vegan Realist didn't understand something. I was on his channel the other day, and what he didn't understand was I just came on 4 months ago public, and I've got 6,000 people. I'm almost at 6,000, 6K in 4 months. And I've been up on YouTube for about 11 years, but it was only for family and friends. I left my videos public, but most of them weren't even titled. They were not tagged. They were not nothing because I didn't want people that were not family and friends to originally see them. And so I originally did my wisdom for my children, my 5-minute wisdom, my 1-minute wisdom. I think in the beginning it was 1 minute. And anyone that has missed Diana Brienne, Harper Valley PTA from 11 years ago, go watch it. You will get a hoot. And so I came on here for that reason. I came on here for not for a reason to have a channel and not to go public or anything else. And then about about 4 months ago, I said, you know what? I'm going to go public because a lot of people asked me to go public. And so I came public. I had less than 200 people, 200 friends, family on my channel. And so my channel has grown so quickly, so fast. And it's been very challenging for me to keep up with it, to answer all the comments and everything. My videos are very short, and I tend to put several out. So kind of in response to Vegan Realist, when I put a lot out, sometimes one video will not get a lot of views because I put so many out at one time. And so YouTube doesn't always allow them all to go up and be seen right away unless people come to your channel. And so, yeah, I've been up for 4.5 months, 6K. I'm minus, I think, 50 people from 6K or 60 people from 6K. And it's been a wonderful journey, an absolutely wonderful journey. It's been a learning journey, and it's been a fun journey. And I've met so many new, amazing friends. And I've learned a lot. And there's a few that I kind of lost along the way. And I've run into the bickering channels. And those are the channels where they're just out of control. They're not promoting anything positive. They're promoting disharmony and bickering and arguing and backstabbing. And I was kind of a regular member on a couple of those channels in the beginning because I didn't know better. And a couple of the people I really like, and I'm still kind of on their channel, but I don't go visit very often because there's so much bickering. And I don't like negativity to rub off on me. I'm very protective of myself and my spirit. And yet I like them. I like them. That's just their style. That's how they draw in people. There's a whole crowd of people out there that love bickering. And my channel's not that. My channel is about wisdom. It's about sharing my wisdom, and I share it with you freely. And it's concentrated. I don't usually put in a lot of filler. And I don't ask for anything. Well, I do ask you to share me out. By the way, if you really, really like my channel, I would appreciate you to click the share button and share me out. It costs you nothing. Ask for what you want. And so I'm asking that y'all share me out. Just share me out. Put live stream and click it. And that's all you do. And then your friends will see that I'm on, and maybe they'll come over. Okay. And maybe that'll get me to my 6K over the next day. I would love that. I would love that. And it's not about numbers with me. I remember 3 months ago, I said, if I can make 1,000 in a year, that is incredible. To make a 1K, if I can make it by December, next December, that would be incredible. And here I am sitting at almost 6K. And so I don't know how it happened. And I'm very grateful and very humbled. Keep your humility about you. Okay, keep your humility. I go back to the starter pages, the starter channels that I started off with that blessed my life. And you know what? I go back and share them out and bless them because I never forget the people that helped me climb in life. And so often when people here, especially here on YouTube, get to a certain point, they get in competition with each other. I'm not in competition with anybody. Nobody. I could care less. Whether my channel has 500, 200 people, 1,000, 6K, 10K, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I'm here for people who want to listen to my daily insights and wisdom, the gift that I have. I don't give advice. I don't give suggestions. I just tell you how I live my life and how I see different issues. Okay. So back on with the glasses. Do we have any trolls so far? Ruby's Life. Now, I guess she's here. Hey, Van Life with Gina Payne. Okay. I'm going to tell you my little secrets. You know, I have about a handful of channels that I go to late at night after I've answered all comments, after I'm exhausted, after I'm tired, after I'm worn out, because I'm like the Energizer Bunny at 63 years old. I just go, go, go. So Gina's is one of the channels I go over to. I love van life with Gina. I go over to her channel and I just watch her videos and I chill out for a while. I watch how she hooks up generators, batteries to her RV. She talks about life from a very simple, easy perspective, kind of like I do in a different way. And I love it. I love it. You will love van life with Gina Payne. You will love Pinoy Ahoy. You will love Cancer Ox 23. You will love Ruby's Life in Oregon. There's so many channels here that I can shout out because there's so many that are great. And you've all become my friends. And I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, I really do. I'm very humbled. And it's like I said, it's not about views. It's not about subscribers. It's not about comments. It's about, for me, and it's not about monetization. By the way, I got this really nasty comment that this lady said that I was only on here for the monetization. Well, I have to tell you, I have been so busy that I have not yet applied for my monetization at 6K. Because that never was why I was on here. Okay. I don't even know when I'm going to apply for it or if I'm going to apply for it. I don't want to be under the pressure. And I'm just here to share my daily insights and wisdom so that my children will have a running track of it. Of course, they're all backed up on DVD, but also so that people who want to listen can come to my channel and hear what I think. And I never know what I'm going to talk about. Thank you, Gina. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I will be 63 in June. And that's a big number. And, I'm proud of being 63. I'm proud of my life. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of my children. My children, my family are not perfect. I don't worry about it. I'm not perfect. But I'm just happy to be alive. I have friends that have passed, friends that are already that are gone. And so I'm just happy to be here at age almost 63. And I love having a YouTube channel now. It is so much fun. David, how does it feel to be almost 63 or 63? How do you feel about it? David Carlisle says he's already 63. I think, when you're 20 and 30, you're focused on very different goals, and you should be. I'm in my 60s, and the reason I created the Before I Die list is because I'm at a different age group than I was in my 20s and 30s. When you're in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, your agendas are so totally different, and they should be. You shouldn't be thinking about when I die. But when you reach about 50, you start to see people that you knew very well not be around anymore. And then when you're in your 60s, you see people in your own age group pass on. And so you get in touch with your own mortality. And so, the things that are important for me are just to make sure to live my best life. I'm not trying to get more furniture. I'm not trying to go to more places in the world. I'm not trying to do a whole lot of anything. I'm just enjoying my life. That's all I want to do is the rest of my life. I want to enjoy being me, and I want to enjoy the people around me. And I don't want anyone around me that's not nice. If someone's not nice, well, I just don't want to be around them. Hey, Expedition Greg, great to see you. Expedition Greg just made about a month ago 10K. And so congratulations, Expedition Greg. I'm so excited for you. I've got my running shoes on and I'm trying to catch up with you. I think Expedition Greg, when I first met you 4 months ago, because I've been up 4.5 months, when I first met you, hey, because She Shed, another great channel. You got to go to Because She Shed. Gotta go. Every night they have a It's wonderful. You'll just have to go. I'm not going to explain it, but you will love it. So Expedition Greg only had about 4,000 or 4,500, which is still a lot, 4.5 months ago. And now he's at 10K. I had 200 when I met him, and now I'm almost at 6K. So yeah. You will love Because She's Shad. They have this wonderful like little news show every evening. It's just kind of women chit chat, but some men are on there too. You will love it. Gina, I hope you connect with Because She's Shad. I think you'll both really like each other. And Because She's Shad, I think you'll really like Van Life with Gina Payne. Nancy Strand, welcome. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Wondering Haggis. Hey, great to see you. Great to see you. Malvic Cooking. Oh, thank you so much for all your comments. I truly, truly appreciate them. RJ Kaluch, welcome. Grandma Ducky, great to see you. So yeah, I'm just rolling along at almost 63 years old. I'm just going to enjoy my life. And I have a wonderful family and a husband that puts up with me. We have been married going on 30 years. And I met him. I had a very wonderful single life living in Newport Beach and California. I'm not from there. I'm from the South, but I moved out there. Had fabulous jobs, which I've done videos on, all kinds of jobs. I was a nurse that worked on the VIP unit, and lo and behold, I met all kinds of famous people who ended up hiring me, and I ended up being on TV shows, small parts, itty bitty parts, and just all kinds of things. And so I lived out there, but I met my husband. My life was great. I was very happy. I was doing the things that I loved. And then he just walked in. And I knew right away it was him. He knew right away it was me because he called me the next morning and said, "You're going to be my wife." And I said, "I know, but call me back in 3 hours when I'm awake." And and 30 years later. So love does find you. I wasn't looking for it. I've never looked for love. Didn't need to look for love, because when you are a loving person, love will stalk you down. It will come banging on your door. Never had to look for it. So let's see. So my boyfriend, I had a lot of boyfriends before my husband. And so I know the real deal. And my husband was the real deal. And we've had this amazing journey for nearly 30 years. And prior to that, I was blessed with some great boyfriends along the way, but they weren't right for my life. And for the long term, I believe that we're all connected just to different people for our divine assignments. And my husband and I most certainly had our divine assignments. And, but yeah, life, just live your life and be happy. So at 63, this is a new season for me, and I'm going to be happy. And I'm going to enjoy my life. And this season is not going to be any less than any of my other seasons. So many people think, "Oh, I'm in my 60s. I'm so old. I'm so old. I'm just going to dream about the memories I used to have." Not me. I'm creating new memories. They're not going to look the same. I'm not doing what I did at 20. Well, I guess I am. I'm going to college. At 63. I'm the oldest college student there. The oldest college student there. I really am. But, I get out there. Don't let age be a factor in your decisions when it comes to living your best life. I don't. I really don't. And so, take care of your body. Take care of your relationships. Take care of you. Invest in you. Who wants to invest in someone that's broken? Who wants to invest in someone that didn't invest in themselves? I went back to college because I was investing in me. If I want the people around me to continue to invest in me, I've got to invest in myself. So, get busy investing in yourself. Take care of your health. Take care of your beauty. Take care of your looks. You don't have to look like a movie star. Just take care of what you've got. Be the best you that you know how to be. I'm in my 60s. I'm not trying to look 20. I'm just trying to be the best me that I know how to be. Okay. And so I just want you to live your best life and be happy. Just be happy. So let's see if there are any more comments. Dario Chumaning, great to see you. Thank you. Robert, I agree. And I found true love. And I've been, fortunately, I've had love. Hey, Windy City, thank you. David Crockett, thank you. The Brooks is great. Thank you. Thank you. True love. True love, you're not going to go out and find it. Okay. It's not one of those things you can find. It's one of those things that come to you. And I've been very fortunate. I've known, true love a couple times in my life, but they were for different reasons. And my husband was my true love. But I've also been in love prior to that. And they were great relationships, but they weren't meant to be married. And y'all know about Young Doctor in Love. I told that story many times, Young Doctor in Love. He was my boyfriend in LA. He was a gorgeous young doctor, an intern. At the time, I was 22. I think I was 22. He was 25. And he, later on went on to have a very, very big, wonderful career. And I broke off with him. We kind of broke off together because my values at the time were kind of off the chart. And I wanted to date men who, I'm 22. I wanted them to all have a fancy car, superficial stuff I look back on, and it was ridiculous. But at that time, so he let me in our relationship. He didn't have much of a choice, date other people, although I dated them as friends, not more than romantic partners. And that's kind of hard to believe, but it was true. And I was true to my boyfriend at the time, but I wanted so much more than he could give me at the time. And, but that was probably perfect because we weren't meant to be long-term. We were together a couple years. And so, but it was love and it was wonderful. And sometimes I'll hear a song and it takes me back, but would I want to go back? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm very, very happy with, my husband, the life we have built. So don't get fooled by your past. I did a video the other day. I don't know if anybody watched it, but it was called Don't Be Fooled, the man who was fooled by his past. And it was about a man who went back to a high school college reunion that I knew, and he hooked up with his old girlfriend because he wanted to go back to the past, only to find out she was not what he thought she was. And he almost destroyed his marriage. And so you have to go watch that video. The past can fool you. And so, of course, I know better than that. I don't want to go back to the past. I cherish my past. I cherish all the boyfriends that I had before my husband. But would I want to go back to them? Absolutely not. So don't let the past fool you. Thank you, Miley. Welcome to see you. And Bruce, thank you. That really means a lot. I have no idea whose lives I touch. I don't give advice. I don't give suggestions. I just am here to inspire. I'm not a motivator. I'm an inspirer. That means I inspire you to find your own way and your own best life. And I just show you how I have found mine. Okay. Hey, creepin', never sleepin'. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Expedition Greg. I appreciate you. Greg and I have been, he's watched my channel grow from 200 people up to 6K. And I've seen him grow from 4K, 4,500 to well over 10K now, and zooming towards 100K. And, he's been an amazing support to me. You really have, Expedition Greg. I appreciate you. Cancer, I can see you. Mods, can you make sure that Cancer, I'm going to make Cancer Can you make sure that Cancer is seen? Yeah, I can see you, Cancer. Hey, mods, can you make sure? Let me see. No, it says that you're on here, Cancer. Cancer Ox 23. It says you're on here. Let me see here. I don't know. Can one of my mods check? Expedition, can you check Cancer Ox 23 and make sure she's on here and let me know? Okay. Okay, she's back on. Good, good. Great. So, yeah, I come on here, I have no idea. See, doing a live and Expedition, Greg can tell you this. They're very, very different than doing my recordeds. I am a person that I like to get to the point. I like to talk to you guys, to my friends here, about subjects, wisdom. And so when I come on here and start talking to you on a live stream, I'm all over the place. And that's not my personality, to be all over the place. My personality is to give you a 5-minute dose of wisdom and get off. And so coming live stream, I'm just, rambling, talking. These are not easy to do. Okay. And you put yourself out there, and in a way that you don't put yourself out there when you're doing recordeds. I like my recordeds. My recordeds are convenient. I can do them at my own timing and in my own way. And I get the point out that I want to talk about. Whereas coming on here, it's not about one 5-minute subject after the other. We're just kind of talking about a little bit about everything. And so I do like to do the recordeds. Those are my favorites. And I'm going to do one today as the topic that we just talked about, my Before I Die list, because I have like 20 or 30 things on the Before I Die list that I want to achieve. And they're just personal things. There's no motorhome trips involved. There's no going to Europe involved. It's just simple little things. Taking care of me, sleeping in late, not eating foods that I don't want to eat. Not that I do. Not being around people I don't want to be around. There are not nice people in the world, and I'm not here to be nice to them. Okay, that's just my way. I'm not going to be mean to them. I just don't want to be around them. If they're not nice, I don't care what their reason is. They can come back when they're nice. And so trolls involved, trolls are just people that are lonely and that don't have much of a life, and they go from channel to badmouth other people because it makes them feel superior for a split second. And then they find somebody else to do. That's why I don't like the bashing channels. The bashing channels are terrible. And they malign people. They hurt people. They're like bullies. And, like I said, I have a couple of my friends here on my channel who have bashing channels. And I like them. I like the friends. I'm not quite sure why they have a bashing channel. Maybe that's their specialty. And I got it. I understand why people do that. But as a host, if people come on here and are nasty to each other, I can tell you, I don't care who you are, you won't be back. I would block you. And I'm not going to do that. I was on one channel and the host just let these people bash each other. Horrible. That would not be me. That would not be me. I would immediately have blocked the people that were on the stream, because I don't have room for that in my life. And like Expedition Greg, he knows what it's like now to have people in competition. And I can't even imagine why someone would want to be in competition, because we're all unique. I'm so excited for Expedition Greg that he made his 10K. And, you know, I'm excited for people. I share people out. I applaud. I'm the cheerleader. And so, you know, I'm constantly, you can ask Cancer, you can ask Expedition, you can ask Gina, you can ask Ruby. I share people out. But some people are like a dog with a bone. They feel like it's going to cost them something to share out. Oh, I don't want to share out. That'll take something from me. I don't want to compliment because that'll take something from me. Insecure people don't compliment. Secure people give honest compliments, not flattery. I never flatter. Flatter is used for self-gain. Okay. And people can see through flattery. I compliment. I find something honest about another to compliment them. Okay. That's what I do. So, yeah. So I'm going to make a video as soon as I get off of here. I'm going to make one about my before I die list. Then I'm going to make one about people. Well, oh, I've got all my notes wrote down. Can't remember. You know, I was going to do another one about the bashing channels. You know, the people that get on there and bash each other. And I think it's because they don't feel good about who they are and they don't feel like they have anything else to contribute except to bash each other, which draws in a lot of subscribers because there's a lot of dysfunctional people out there that thrive on the bashing. It makes me uncomfortable. And I was on the one channel where these two men were bashing each other. One was a younger guy and one was an older guy. I mean, I felt sad for the younger guy. He seemed like he didn't quite know how to handle the bashing. And this other older man, probably my age, was bashing this young guy. And I don't know what the topic was about, because I kind of jumped on in the middle of it, but I was offended, you know, I was offended by it because I felt bad. I felt bad for these people. And people that have to bash each other, they don't belong in my life or on my channel or on my pages at all. You control your page. You control your channel. That's your home. You know, I'm not going to let someone come in my home and be rude to me or to anybody I love. So why should you let them come onto your channel? Your channel is your home. Okay. You control your home. And so, yeah. So that's how I think of it. I think I need to go back to my recordeds, right? So I hope you're all making new friends. And like I said, I don't come on here every day like I used to. And thank you, Van Life. I appreciate Guilford. Hey, Guilford. Let me shout out Guilford because he's such a wonderful, wonderful young man. I go on Guilford's channel every day. So you need to sub to Guilford's channel. You will love Guilford. He is a very fine young man. He gets on there. If you want to build your channels, go to Guilford's channel. Guilford is, I think he's in college, and he's just, you can tell, I can tell a lot about people. He's a very respectful, kind, nice young man. And I'm going to make him a mod on here too, Guilford. Hold on, Guilford, I can't catch you. I can't catch you there. Let me see if I can catch you. Let me see. I don't think I can catch you. Wait a minute. I'm trying to catch you. Okay, Guilford, you should be a mod now, I think. I think I made you a mod. No, I didn't. Okay, I don't know. Let me try that again. Okay, I don't know. Guilford, I thought I made you a mod. It said I made you a mod, but you're not blue. Okay, not sure why, but so Guilford comes on and he's kind of serious, you know, compared to a lot of the live streams that are growth streams, and he's more oh, there you are, you're blue now. And he's more serious. And so today I went on and he was kind of dancing around a little bit, singing, and I was kind of surprised. It was great. It was great. And but his channel is very, very good. You will love him. Authentic Max, great to see you. Min Nugent, thank you. You have been wonderful from the beginning to follow my channel, and I thank you, Min. I met you early on 4 months ago when I started going public, and my channel was still in its small, very, very small stages. And Mojo Joe, great to see you. And so, yeah, make new friends. A Vegan Realist has a great channel, and you may want to go to his. I'm vegan. So a Vegan Realist is vegan. And so he talks a lot about being vegan. And I am very much a vegan. I don't eat meat. I don't do dairy. That's why I look so fabulous for my age. I do take great care of myself. I really, really do, especially because half of my friends are dead. Half of my friends at, my age have passed on. And a few are just hanging on. So I want to be the best me. I want to be 100 years old, dancing. And, I do dance every day. And right here, see where my big painting, that's a painting I just started. So it's not even close to being done. It probably will take me a couple months to do this painting. I just started it 2 days ago. And, but I danced back there. I put my stilettos on. Right here, I put my music on. And about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm dancing for about an hour. And so I dance every day. I run 5 miles a day, normally 3 hours at the gym. And I carry my college book bag at age 62, 63. And I just take care of me. No sugar, no refined sugar, except on birthdays or a special occasion. And I stay away from processed. And I eat a lot of greens. I juice and drink a lot of water and get a lot of sleep. So that's what I do. Anthony, spearfishing, welcome. And again, would you all please share me out? I'm very good at sharing all of you out when I come on your channels. And that's a very small favor to do. I will truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you, Van Life with Gina. And someone, would you put, one of the mods, would you put Van Life with Gina's link up there? Also Ruby's link and Cancer's link. Cancer has been wonderful. If you can put her link up there too, I appreciate it. And thank you all for not using emojis very much in here, because I got kind of penalized one time on here for using emojis, or someone used emojis a lot and they took away some of my watch time. Authentic Max says no honey or sugar, but I do have dairy products. Thank you, Jess Johns. Do you have a favorite, Jess John, a favorite topic that I talk about? I talk about everything. There's very few topics that are unlimited with me. I don't talk politics because it's divisive, and nothing I'm going to say is going to change anyone's opinion. I have my own viewpoints, but I don't talk about them. And so my channel is a no political channel. And anyone that brings politics into my channel, I boot them off, because that's not what it is. I stay in my own lane. My own lane is wisdom. Okay. Know your lane. Know what your lane is and know what your lane isn't. If I go into the political lane, I get bumped. So I don't do that. But I do have my own views. Okay. But pretty much everything else I talk about. Expedition. Can someone drop Expedition Greg's link? And can someone drop Van Life with Gina's link? Cancer's link? I would appreciate it. The Brainy Vlog. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Like I said, I don't tell people that I'm going to be on. I have no set time to be on, so people don't even know I'm on. And the one time that I did let people know that I was on, I had like 300 people. That was one of my first times on, and that was amazing to me. But I don't let people know that I'm on. So, and it's kind of an odd time to be on in the afternoon as well. Spill the tea, sis. Poop. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. I think she's talking about the one that I did called "Don't Step in the Poop." I did Grandma's Wisdom. You know, my grandmother was an amazing woman, and so was my mother. Thank you, Guilford. Thank you. My grandmother, my grandma, because, you know, we talk grandma, we talk Southern. Grandma gave me my wisdom. She really, really did. And she sat out on her porch, just like when I do my videos, we sit out on my porch and we sit out there and we talk simple horse talk. We talk common sense wisdom. I am not into high-tech wisdom. I'm into common sense wisdom, what Grandma taught me. So what I'm teaching y'all is Grandma's wisdom, the horse sense. And so Grandma says, don't step in someone else's poop, which means don't get involved in a problem that's not yours to get involved in unless you know what you're doing, because you can come up smelling like poop. And so I think that's what she meant when she put poop. And Grandma just taught me everything. I grew up on her porch. She had a little old house out in the railroad, by the railroad tracks out in the woods. And it was a little tiny town of 10 houses. And they had a swimming hole and a train with a caboose and a fireplace. Grandma had well water, an outhouse. And boy, did Grandma read us the Bible. And she gave us some hardcore wisdom, simple wisdom, that when I got to Hollywood, when I was 19, and I was a hottie. At 19, I was a hottie. And hard to believe now, but I was. And that was 44 years ago. By the way, when I turn, I'm turning 29 again, actually, for the 35th time. So that's how I do it. I just say I'm turning 29 again for the 35th time. I'm stuck at 29. So Grandma, yeah, she taught us all this wisdom. And so when I come on here, I talk about wisdom. I talk about what Grandma taught me. Okay. I talk about things from people that I've met along the way. I talk about my own life. You know, I've shared so many personal stories with y'all, and I hope you've enjoyed them. And so I'm on here, you know, and every day, and I do it because I love y'all. I'm not here because monetization, like that woman said. I'm not even monetized because I have not taken the time. They already told me I can be monetized, but I have not taken the time to do it because I don't know if I want to be monetized, because then I have to have a certain amount of watch hours consistently and all that. And it's not important. I think I'll just wait a while. And when my numbers keep climbing, honey, you know, and they're climbing, praise God, they climb so fast. I can't believe it. People must like what I say, I guess. Some of the people, the trolls even do, because they keep coming back. And so maybe I'll monetize when I hit 10K or 15K or something like that. I don't know. I'm not interested. I'm really not that interested in it right now. So, and the trolls. I have my trolls. Oh, I got some favorite trolls. My one troll, I have a smart troll. That troll, I block them, but they come back and they put a dislike on every single video that I do, if they can. They don't listen to the video. They just put a dislike. That's what they do. And I have another troll who comes back as a different name all the time. Then I have another troll who constantly wants to levitate me on his bed. I said, I'm not interested in being levitating. So, yeah. So I have all kinds of people on here. I really, really do. So, but I think we all do. Because she said, I had a troll super chat me with their insults. You know, because she said, you know, you wouldn't believe the trolls that I get. And I think part of them came from the bickering page, the bickering channels, when I was over there a lot, trying to spread my love. And they didn't want to hear nothing about love and happiness. They wanted to hear about bickering. So I think I brought those trolls over, over to my channel. So I never did get rid of them. You know, they're still here, but I welcome them. You know, they live in their grandma's basement down in the dark corner with their old box computer. And so that's perfectly fine. You know, now if they get insulting, then we block them, you know, of course. But if they just want to be on here to better their life, I think secretively they come on here in hopes that something I say will help turn their life around. Because she said, what did they say that was not nice? What was it that they said? Because mine said that I was privileged and they were horrible. They were horribly nasty to me. And I'm not privileged. I grew up poor. If y'all listen to my videos, I grew up really poor. We had a car that only rode in reverse, and we got all of our food from the boxes of food from the courthouse steps before food stamps ever came around. So I know what it's like to be poor. So, but we always had enough to eat. We really did. Because she said, yeah, well, that was sort of, yeah, mine have been more personal where they kind of do that. But so you were very fortunate that way. Senorito Garamero, welcome to see you. Thank you. You're new on my channel, and thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Authentic Max says, car that only rolled in reverse. The story goes, and it's a true story, we were poor. We lived in a very small southern town, and the rich boy lived next door to me. Now, rich meant that they drove a brand new car every year. We were the poor family who had the broken down old car, and then the dirty necks lived next to us. So we were the poor family that lived in between the rich family and the dirty necks. And on any given day, the dirty necks garbage would blow in our yard. And with the rich little boy, he was 1 year older than me, so he became my boyfriend because I would defend him every day on the way to school because he played with Barbie dolls and they would beat him up. So I would beat up the bullies. Anyhow, my brother, we had this old car, and it half of the time only went in reverse. So my brother would take me to go get the box of food from the courthouse steps, and we would go in reverse in the car. And I would be on the lookout for the police to make sure that we didn't get pulled over. And so, yeah, we were poor. And, you know, I mean, that was just the reality. I got a midge doll for Christmas, which was $2. And my friend Kirby, the next door neighbor, got a Barbie doll, which was $3. So I would go over and play with his Barbie dream house and Barbie mobile and his Barbies. So, but yeah, we were the poor family. So, well, I just wanted to come on here and just, you know, say hello and thank you, Mojo. I appreciate it. You know, when we do lives, people jump on and then they jump off. I do that too. I jump on and then I jump off because I've got things to do. We all have real lives that we can't spend 3-4 hours on someone's live stream. And so, but I love to go on other people's lives. And I thank all of you for coming here today and to be here to share with me your day. I really, really, really appreciate it. I do. And I don't know, my 63rd birthday is coming up. And so maybe I'll do a happy birthday video to me and you all can sing me happy birthday. Okay. And I'm thinking about doing, what do they call that, StreamYard, or where you can bring other people up. I would like to do that. I just don't know how to do it. And, you know, I'm only in this 4 months. And so because my channel grew 6K in 4 months, or almost 6K in 4 months, I'm still learning. I don't know how to do the thumbnails. I don't know how to do, you know, basic stuff like have other people come on. They let me come on their channels, but I don't know how to bring them up on mine. So yeah, maybe we could do a birthday thing where everybody could come on and you all could get your turn to singing happy birthday, because I am going to be 63. And but I'm rocking it. I am rocking it, baby. And I'm going to keep rocking it. Well, I am going to go. And thank you so very, very much, all of you. I send my love out to all of you. I send my blessings out to all of you. Live your best life. Be happy. Be cheerful. Don't waste your life. Don't waste any time of your life. Dance your life away. Enjoy it. Have fun. I'm giving you permission to have good fun in your life. Go enjoy your life. And I thank you all. I really, really, really do. So I'm going to go. I'm going to paint. See, back there, I need to get painting, but I'm going to dance. I'm going to make my videos. I'm going to dance, and then I'm going to paint. And I'll stop by your lives. Okay? Well, from my house to your house, may God bless you. And I hope to talk to y'all soon again. Bye-bye.